How is it going, everybody? It is me, Elusive Owl, here, and welcome to a requested video once again by Team Yamazuki or Nightmare Ninja. This is a video that that he'd been wanting me to watch for since I reacted to part 1 on Morbius Green's walkthrough of his mod of Doki Doki Literature. Well, welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club player taken by the Doki Doki Literature Club game originally. So yeah, I think I said the other day as well that Team Yamazuki or Nightmare Ninja has made some altercations, and he invited me into a Discord call. We didn't chat or anything. He just showed me a video preview of one of the modded characters from the classroom in particular, and it shows a red hair girl, and it had a facial feature that's somewhat like of Monica, and that is Monica's little sister. So yeah, that's what he showed me. So Monica has a sister, and I can tell from the looks of it, it does look good on how the sibling like facial feature of that aspect looks. It looks good. It looks good. Just to like point it out there. So yeah, Team Yamazuki has been working on more development for the game. He's also shown me other stuff that is going to be for the future of this channel as well, for me to react to as well. So be on the lookout for those. So yeah, just be on the lookout for more of Team Yamazuki's content that he's producing for me to react and stuff. So yeah, but back on track with this video. This is part 2 of Morbius Green's walkthrough. Actually, I did watch this video the other day, but I didn't watch the whole thing. I remember I watched it in the middle of the night, and I got really tired like halfway through it. So I just like called it a day there, and I didn't even react to the next half of it the next following day or the following days, so I can leave where I left off on. And I didn't really get back onto it at all. I was like, scrap it and everything. So then when I reacted to the Funimation fan dub of Sayori with the MC on voices, especially for the MC and Sayori, because there's a visual it's a light novel visual and everything. Yeah, that was when I was like, I need part 2 of this. So here we are. Here we are now. So yeah, the title of this is MC Day 2, Sayori's Day 1 Perspective. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Player 2020 Demo Part 2. So yeah, this was published on the 5th of December 2020. Don't start yet. So yeah, 5th of December 2020. It's got 207 views. This is by Morbius Green. And yeah, I kind of forgot most of these as I reacted to it the other day. It was like a couple of months ago that I reacted to this, and I've forgotten it of how it goes. But yeah, but without any further ado, let's get this officially started, shall we? I don't know if I might take a break, but although saying that, if I do that, then I'll completely forget it, just like I did the other day. But no, I think I'll watch the whole thing. I think I'll watch the whole thing. I don't have a drink with me. I did set a drink in the freezer because I do like my drinks cold. So I poured myself a drink and I put it in the freezer so that I can like chill it, you know. But for snack wise to eat, I've got some chocolate raisins with me. They're really nice. So yeah. But with all that being said, this is by Morbius Green, and the original video to this will be featured down below in the description box. So yeah, so with all that being said, let's do this. And we'll get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
And welcome back to my playthrough of Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Player. Let's see, last time we left off, it was the beginning of, I believe it was day 2. Let's start. Yeah, it was the beginning of day 2, so I woke up to the sunlight streaming through my window, but even as I tiredly rubbed my eyes, something felt wrong. I looked at my clock to see that I still had time before I had to go to school. I jumped out of bed and threw open my closet to get some fresh clothes, only to frown as I realized it was full of nothing but school uniforms and black hoodies. Ah, yes, generic clothing. I like hoodies, though.
Generic clothing. Generic school uniforms and generic black hoodies. Yes. Sounds like my wardrobe.
Living among the characters
that came out wrong because I'm stuttering too much.
I'd forgotten the events of the previous day. I sat back down on the bed with a sigh, only to recall yet another strange fact. Unlike in the normal game, I hadn't played through the poem minigame. I guess that meant that I'd actually have to try and write poems.
How can you not go past the poem minigame? You have to do the poem minigame.
20 random words is totally a poem. Then I heard the MC's sister calling out from the hallway. You better get yourself ready for school. See ya. I quickly got dressed and headed toward the kitchen. I decided to cook myself a light breakfast of scrambled eggs, rice, and toast. I would have to remind myself to go to the market to buy some bacon and other groceries. Not that the food that the family of main character had in their fridge was limited. Okay. As I ate, I thought of what to write my poem about. There were endless possibilities, that's for sure. Hold on, I think I have a great idea. The day passes by in a blur. Before I know it, I'm back in the literature club. Everyone else has already arrived before me. At least I did my best with my poem. Welcome back, Morbius. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Not at all, Yuri. When you coming to the club yesterday, it wasn't a one-time thing. Besides, the only reason he came to the club was because of the cupcakes. Oh, I guess he means MC. Okay, got it.
Yeah, he came to... He. There's only one he. And he's a sharp as couple.
Wow. I guess there are other people around who view the MC as that. still not sure why these girls even had the hots for him in the first place. Have you seen his sprite, man? This new Chad C is like the hottest guy in school. Right.
Yes.
Or programmed to. I think you mean programmed, but yeah. This is still a demo, so I just gotta remind myself that it's still a demo.
It's still a demo, yes.
Well, you better
There
not
is
be
spelling
struggling.
errors.
A single
Especially
problem
what it was
solution
in
is
the
not
first
challenging or
part.
boring.
I believe the word you're looking for is tedious.
Whatever.
With that, Natsuki stormed over to the closet in the corner, though I could tell she wasn't really angry. It just all seemed to be playful banter between her and Yuri. Strange. Before they were complete opposites with bitter resentment between the two of them. I don't know if I would say that exactly, but I guess in the game that's how they are portrayed. They appear to still have different ideologies and interests, but something seemed to have pushed them to be closer friends this time around. Monica? Nah, not her.
No.
Before I could gather my thoughts,
No.
though, Sayori walked up to me and threw her arms around me in a hug. Doll, little cinnamon bun. As I staggered under her weight, she's not that heavy. Couldn't help but notice Monica staring at us from across the room.
Jeez.
Ugh.
What are you trying to say,
What was that
Yamazuki?
for?
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say towards Sayori?
I still can't believe you're here, Morbius. Are you excited to share poems?
Yeah, I guess. Whoa, nice.
Don't look so down.
Sorry, puts
Look
an
at that
expression I've never
smirk.
seen before. Puts on an expression, I'm sorry. Both in the game and short time I've been
Yeah, look at that expression,
Yeah, kidding.
the smirk.
She looks proud
I wouldn't say
and confident.
proud
Share poem
and
Great, and you should do that too. Even if it needs work, I refuse to believe that you can't produce better
I guess proud and
writing
confident
than
comes in a way of smirkiness.
Sayori, that's really nice of you.
Thanks.
With my words of praise, she sat back in her seat. Feeling like our conversation was over, I decided to head over to Natsuki and Yuri. Yuri seems to be lifting a large box down from a higher shelf for Natsuki. Aw, that's sweet. So Yuri will be the one helping Natsuki take down her manga? It makes sense that she's the tailest member. Sorry.
Tailest.
Tallest member to be able
Tallest.
to get Natsuki's manga off the top shelf after Monica put it up there. Frickin' Monica. Thank God for that. That would have been pretty awkward.
That would
Thanks, Yuri.
Don't worry.
Yes.
Pleasure is all mine. With those words, Yuri brushed past me and sat down in one of the desks behind me, instantly getting
In
engrossed
one
the topic that
of
she was
those
relying on.
desks. Yes.
Hey. You scared poor Natsuki. Natsuki almost dropped the smaller box that she was carrying, but caught it with her fingertips just before it slipped from her.
Oh, what do you want?
Calm down, Natsuki. Just came by to say hello. I peered into the box and saw a stack of brightly lit manga covers. I just barely make out the words "Parfait Girls" before she covers the box with her free hand.
Hey, mind your own business.
I just wanted to take a look at what was inside. I've read a little of the Parfait Girls before. They don't need it there and there. Anyway, I've read a little of Parfait Girls before. Isn't it about baking and drama with magical girls?
What? There's way more to it than that.
To be fair, the game didn't really give much detail. And if it's like any other magical girl story,
Here.
she shoved the box into my hands and pulled out the top volume.
I'm going to show you what this manga is actually about. Put it down and follow me.
She sits beneath the window and pats the ground next to her, signaling for me to join her. I crouch down beside Natsuki and she hands me the manga. We flip page by page to the first chapter, and I see many of the more intricate details about the manga that the game simply glossed over. I'm surprised by how involved Natsuki gets into the story. She laughs at the jokes, tisks at the stupid decisions, and shifts uncomfortably at some of the more mean dialogue between the characters. The one thing that I found interesting is how dark the manga got once the plot got going. Of course, it didn't go into the DDLC levels of dark. I'm surprised you're sharing this with me, Natsuki.
Well, I can't expect that you spread lies and inaccurate facts about this story. Plus, try as I might, I can't get Yuri to read this with me.
This could be my chance to figure out what was going on between them. Okay. Can you tell me how you two met each other? You seem like really close friends. She remained silent for a moment.
Maybe later.
We read in silence for another minute. I couldn't help but feel a little disappointed, though.
I have to go somewhere after the club today. If you want, you can come with me, and I'll tell you along the way.
Ooh, a poem. It rhymed. Interesting. Nothing like this has ever happened in the game. It might be an opportunity. Oh, sorry, I
Oh god.
did the wrong thing. Hold on. What was it again? Let me check. It might be an opportunity to learn more about Natsuki's and Yuri's past.
Okay.
Sorry, I hit the space button too soon. At the same time, was Sayori really stable enough for me to leave her like that?
I understand if you don't want to.
Well, I had planned to go to the market to find some food. Is that where you're going?
Well, yeah.
I'll have to meet you there. I don't really want Sayori to have to walk home without me.
Fair enough.
We finish up the third chapter and begin on the fourth, though it's not long before we're interrupted. Okay, everyone.
Monica.
It's time to start sharing poems. Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse?
I'll have to agree with Natsuki on that.
Sorry.
I can't help but feel annoyed. We're just getting to know each other, but then Monica had to interrupt us, I believe.
Interrupt.
And now that I was here in the game, I realized that this was likely purposeful of her. Well, yeah. Her spiteful and selfish attitude kept her from allowing me to find happiness with the other girls, even when it was something as simple as friendship. Because friendship is magic. Do you want me to take this home and finish by myself? I pointed to the manga volume, and Natsuki nodded her head.
Yeah, just so we can start on chapter 5 tomorrow. But bring it back in one piece or else. Normally I don't let people borrow my manga.
Or else I'll activate my Sundaryism.
Slide it into a pocket, being careful not to bend it at all. I shared my poem with Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori, receiving fair feedback, which made sense, as the poem I wrote during class wasn't specified toward any single girl. Now it was finally time to share with Monica.
Hope you got one of them poems for me, Morbius.
Oh, Southern accent. I should read that again. There's a Southern accent.
Hope you got one of them poems for me, Morbius.
What's with a Southern accent? Also, you know I have a poem. You saw me presenting it to the other girls.
I'm just messing with you, Morbius.
When are you not?
No.
Time for me to get some answers from her.
When are you not?
We need to talk, Monica. Why am I here?
I don't know. But isn't it great?
No, it
So
isn't.
much for Monica.
Talk now.
I interrupted her before
You
she could get
frickin'
sidetracked.
Egypt.
You have to have some idea of what's going on here. She remained silent for a moment.
Fine.
Yes, I do. I'll come over to your house tomorrow after the club. We can't talk here. I didn't really want her to come over, but I saw no alternative. Fine. Great. Huh?
Great.
I didn't see her pull. And again, maybe it's just like in the game. Well, I better use this remaining time to see what Yuri's up to before the club ends. I found her at her desk, too absorbed in her book to even notice I was near her. I wanted to see what she was reading, but I thought best to announce that I was here first. Hey, Yuri. Oh, Morbius. You startled me. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Is there something you wanted? Well, I wanted to ask you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. What books are you more into? Technically, I know what she's going to say. I just thought it would be a good conversation starter, knowing her love of books. Oh, well, let's see. Yuri moves the books back onto the desk and looks at it fondly as she glanced at a few words. My favorite novels are usually ones that create deep and complex words one can only wish to be a part of. The level of creativity, time, and craftsmanship put behind them is amazing to me. Yep. And telling a good story in such a world the author has never seen is equally impressive. It truly takes a certain type of person to be able to combine all of these complexities and entertain the reader at the same time. Yuri goes on, talking quicker than normal and much more open than she usually appeared. She was clearly passionate about the stories she read, and for some reason I couldn't help but smile at that. Even after all that, there are many other genres I like. Stories with deep psychological elements help me to immerse into the characters presented and feel for them. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own brain in order to completely throw you for a loop? Due to that, I've been reading a numerous amount of horror recently. Seriously? That's a surprise, to be sure. But a welcome one. I'm sorry. I'm sure that wasn't the intention, but I just couldn't see that without thinking of that line. For someone as gentle as you, might as well use these lines as Monica won't be saying them. I guess you could say that. But if a story pushes me to imagine more, or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you perceive the world and its morals, if only for a brief moment. I guess here is where we completely demolish any form of script following. Surreal horror, huh? Is that the book you're reading right now?
Is that the book
okay. I think that's what I meant. Is that the book
you're
you're reading right now?
Is that the
know
book
what that
you're
means, but I get the gist.
Instead of what?
Well, yes. It's called The Portrait of Markov. Have you heard of it? My face paled when the title was mentioned. And I knew where this was going. Are you alright, Morbius? What? Yeah, fine. No, I wasn't. I heard way too much about that book. You said The Portrait of Markov, right? Yes? Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe all that craziness was just Monica. Okay. I've only ever heard of the book, but never gotten the chance to read it. I could lend you the book when I finish it. Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe it could give me more details of what exactly was going on. Before we could talk some more, Monica went up to the front of the class and cleared her throat to get everyone's attention. Okay, everyone. We've just about run out of time. I hope you liked sharing poems with each other, and even if you didn't, I'm sure you'll warm up to it soon enough. Just write another poem tonight, and tomorrow we'll share again. That way we can all build and grow as writers. Oh, and one more thing. I want to do something for the school festival next week. Monica didn't even give anyone a chance to voice their opinions. So after we finish with our poems tomorrow, I want to discuss ideas on what we should do for it. So bring your poems and your thoughts tomorrow. With her final words, everyone starts packing up. Sayori walks up to me, looking her usual happy self. Whether it's genuine or a facade, no one would ever suspect she's secretly depressed.
Ready to walk home?
Yeah, let's go, Sayori. I grabbed my own bag and followed her out the door. As we went our normal route, Sayori seemed to be bursting with excitement, firing questions left and right.
It's so cool, Morbius. How'd you like the other members so far?
They seem nice.
How did you write such an awesome poem?
Wasn't that great?
Sure it was. Don't kid yourself.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
Heh. You're going to stay at the club, right?
Yeah, of course. Today was a lot of fun. By this time in the game, she was showing trace amounts of sadness. I'm not sure if this meant I was doing a better job than the MC. Hopefully that's the case. Then again, it's been a while since I played the game. Soon enough, we arrived to our respective homes, and Sayori gave me another hug as a way of saying goodbye. With that, I checked my phone to look for the nearest market. Oh, a blurry background. That's alright. As soon as I appeared, Natsuki was waiting, still dressed in her school uniform.
You kept me waiting.
You do know that I had to escort Sayori home, right?
I could have just told you another time.
Good point, but I wanted to get to know the rest of the club members.
Well, let's go in, I guess.
Upon entering the store, I immediately started looking around for the stuff I needed with Natsuki following me.
You wanted to know about how me and you became
Deja
friends,
vu.
right?
I'm getting tired.
Yeah, but why didn't you just tell me back in the classroom?
Yuri doesn't like me to talk about it. She's kind of embarrassed by what happened.
Embarrassed? Oh? Embarrassed by what?
Hold on, I'll get to that. It all started about a year ago.
Oh, a year ago.
I was just heading into the locker room when I saw a bunch of girls crowding around Yuri.
And we'll get into that backstory in a moment. Alright. Two things. My mouth is going a little dry, so I'm going to get a drink. Secondly, I'm getting a little tired. Might take a little nap. But we'll come back and react to the rest of this video. So I'll be back in a moment to watch the rest of this. So yeah, I will see you. I'll see you then.
The next day.
What's up, everyone? I'm back again. This is 2 days after I recorded the last part of the day 2, Sayori Day, Doki Doki. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Player 2020 demo video of Morbius Green. Last time we left off, we're getting into a backstory with Yuri and Natsuki in their childhood. So let's see this part, and let's see what happens in the rest of it. So yeah, so without any further ado, let's resume with the rest of the video in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh boy, a bullying scene. Oh, this music. What voice should I give her? Oh, I know. What are you gonna do?
cut yourself. Freaky bitch. How about we do it for her?
What
No,
kind of voice is that for the mean girl?
wait.
What are you going to do? Cut yourself? Freaky bitch.
The cutter is begging. Begging for pay.
It sounds like Gollum from Lord of the
I knew that I
Rings.
couldn't let those stuck-up girls hurt her, so I stepped in. Hey! Leave her alone! I knew that I couldn't let those stuck-up girls hurt her, so...
I think that's a repeated line. I'm not sure which one. Well, anyway.
They all turned toward me, and they started sneering and jeering at me. So do you know what I did?
Falcon punch! Yep.
I punched their leader in the face.
She Falcon punch. Oh,
Wow.
punched them.
That must
That was
have
a
taken
hiccup.
Some guts. Must have.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they all looked at me in shock for a moment, then I stared back. Hardly believe it
Stared,
myself.
not starred.
You bitch. Then I turned around and ran, those snobbish bullies right on my tail. Managed to throw them off my trail and just get away from them for a while. Eventually I mustered the courage to walk home, and the next day we saw each other again. She quietly thanked me and we kind of started hanging out after that.
I hadn't expected their backstory to be that detailed. Even though this world had the paint job of DDLC, it seemed to differ in many ways. Still, what she said makes me wonder. How did these girls know that Yuri cut herself? Yeah, I wonder. Hey, Natsuki, have those girls been harassing
Have they been playing literature club?
Surely they wouldn't stop hounding them after that.
Probably that.
Hounding them? Well, okay.
What do you mean by that? They were kicked out of school and caused a teacher to get fired.
What? Did I mean they were kicked out of school because they caused the teacher to get fired? Oh, wait, maybe I should.
What do you mean they were kicked out of school?
I can maybe understand not knowing that they bullied Yuri.
Bullied.
This was all over the
Not
school.
whatever that was.
I'll have to do some research during lunch period tomorrow.
Not very.
I have too much on my mind as of late.
I have
forgot
two.
about it.
I have two.
I save. Throughout the
Grammar
show, we
is
went on the sounds
definitely
between,
an issue with this
I
part.
believe us is what you mean? Well, whatever. Began to walk home, contemplating the day's events. Things were really starting to get weird. But hopefully, tomorrow Monica could tell me what was going on, and I could get home. At the same time, though, I wasn't sure if I immediately wanted to go home. Did I miss my friends and family? Sure, but this was almost like a dream come true. Plus, it seemed like Natsuki and Sayori were really starting to warm up to me. I reached the MC's house and went to bed shortly after I arrived, anxious for the plot to continue forward.
What?
That must be the end of the story.
Ah, that's it.
Okay.
Right.
What do I do next?
Is it the? I think there's another mode.
Let's see. Go click. I wanna. Sayori.
Sayori's story.
Let's go with this one. Let's see. Written by Cleveland Rock, Shadow Bandit, Ollie steps forward. Alright, let's see what happens.
As always, I told myself that the day's the day I get up on time to walk to school with Morbius. As always, it seems today is not that day. He gave up on waiting for me again. Ugh. My whole body feels so tense, and I'm aching all over. I must still be adjusting to the real world after that frighteningly realistic nightmare I just had. sun is sending me its warm light without a single cloud in its way. The autumn leaves that decorate the street are a pleasant variety of colors. There are people chatting away at the intersection, waiting to cross the street together. Most of them seem to be happy couples, but there's this one extremely nervous-looking guy standing by himself. Hey, wait, is that Morbius? Yes, that's definitely him. But something seems a little strange about the way he's acting. Maybe I can get his attention. I start running toward him and waving my arms. Hey! Oh no, that came out sounding a little more annoying than I intended. On top of that, I'm flailing my arms around like an idiot. Everyone's staring at me. I should probably feel embarrassed, but all I can feel right now is out of breath. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Huh? What's with his reaction? He looks absolutely scared to see me. Morbius, are you alright?
Yeah.
It looks like he's about to pass out. And that's all he has to say? You look tired. Did you watch too much anime again last night?
Sorry, I just really wanted to finish something. I'm just a bit tired. No worries.
Jeez, you know you shouldn't do that.
Speak for yourself. Who's the one late here?
Ouch. It really hurts the way he always states the truth so bluntly. That's mean, Morbius.
Oh, come on, Sayori. You know I'm just teasing you.
Morbius really is a sweet guy, even if it can be kind of obvious.
Oblivious.
In fact, I've never seen him try to be mean to somebody on purpose. He's really just a big sweetheart. Something tells me it would just be really cute and funny to see him intentionally try to be mean. Yes, anyway, we should get going, or we really will be late. He nods, and we cross the street together. I love being able to walk to school with Morbius, just like when we were kids. We used to walk home together, too. But then I started staying after school for club activities while he just went straight
Sorry,
home. Which reminds me,
thought someone was coming in.
have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
You promised me you would join a club this year. He looks puzzled. Clearly, he hasn't given this any thought.
Let me think for a bit.
Did he really wait until right now to start thinking about a club to join? He's so reliable when it comes to helping me, but he never thinks about himself. It worries me how much we rely on each other. I mean, we can't always be around to help each other, right? Unless, of course...
Alright. I decided I want to join the literature club.
What? Really?
Yeah. I mean, you're the vice president, right? It would be better for the both of us to be together, don't you think?
He's joining the literature club? So we can be together? Yay! I can't help but jump for joy. I wish I could pause myself in midair just to emphasize what a tremendous victory this is for me. I'm so happy! You know, I even planned on inviting you today.
Really? What a coincidence.
I can't wait to show you the club.
I can't wait either.
I don't know what's gotten into him today, but I think I like this side of him. We arrive at school on time and change into our school shoes and our lockers. As usual, we head up to the third floor as I wave goodbye and head for my classroom.
Wait, Sayori?
I turn around and see Morbius with another funny look on his face. What's the matter?
This is probably going to sound really strange, but where's my classroom?
Huh? He's right. That is really strange. What's with him today?
I'm just really tired, and I can't think straight.
Sounds like me every day.
Are you sure you're okay? It's like you're a completely different person today.
Okay, you copy. I'm actually from another universe, and I've taken over Morbius's body. Take me to your leader, Sayori. Katu para to.
You're funny, Morbius. I'll see you later.
Oh god.
Wait. Seriously, I really do need your help finding my class.
I give up trying to understand. I shrug my shoulders and laugh, then escort him to his seat.
Ooh, nice background. Very much like a DDLC. Although, whatever.
School is finally over. What a day.
Wait, is she in the protagonist chair? She is. Nice.
Not only did I forget to do my homework again, but I didn't even pay much attention today. All I can think about is Morbius joining the club. I always get really nervous when I introduce him to other friends. It's like worlds colliding. One time, I introduced him to a friend from middle school, and they ended up hating each other. It was always the time I introduced him to somebody I met online. They became such good friends that they both ignored me for months.
Wow.
Wow.
That's kind of mean. I guess it wasn't intentional, though.
Was inviting Morbius to the literature club really a good idea? What am I thinking? Of course it was a good idea. Now we get to spend more time together. Wait a minute. Does he even remember where it is? He didn't even know where his own classroom was this morning. I hope he's not lost. I better go look for him. I crack open the door to Morbius' class and peek inside. Hello?
Sayori?
He's sitting all by himself. He was probably spacing out, just like I was a minute ago. Were you waiting for me?
Yes, I was. Let's go to the literature club.
Eh? I didn't think you'd be that excited. What has gotten into you?
I'm just excited to start the first day of my first club in my life. That's all, Sayori.
I'm glad you feel like that. Let's go! I can't tell if Morbius is dim up today or if I'm just seeing him this way for the first time. Either way, I couldn't be happier. We head downstairs to the locker room to put our heavy textbooks away, then head back upstairs. We make our way past some vending machines on the second floor, where people often gather after school and during lunchtime. We continue past the school library, where we get some of our reading material. At last, we're finally here. Beyond the store lies our destiny. Welcome to the Literature Club, Morbius. Full of energy, I swing open the classroom door.
I think this has been fixed already, but those doors don't swing, they slide.
Yeah. Not swing, slide.
Everyone, the
In
new
Japan,
member is
you
here.
slide them.
Morbius nervously takes a deep breath.
Hi, everyone. My name is Morbius.
If you're that into anime, then you would know in like school animes, they would slide to open,
Oh,
not swing. You don't
welcome to the
open them.
Literature Club.
They have a handle,
Sorry,
yes,
sis.
but it
Always
doesn't
says
like
nice
open
things about
forward.
you.
It opens sideways.
I don't talk about it that much, do I? I mean, it's not like he's... Seriously? You brought your boyfriend? Way to kill the atmosphere. Okay, maybe I do talk about him that much. But she doesn't seriously think he's my boyfriend, right?
Where?
No.
It sounded like Morbius was about to set the record straight, but he was interrupted by a really weird look from Monica.
Yeah, weird looking.
She stared
Get
at me
out
the
of
same
there!
way he gave me when he first saw me this morning. What in the world is going on?
Is that really you? Of course it's me. Who else would I be? Anyway, nice to meet you all.
It's great to see you here.
Welcome to the club, Morbius. It's great to be here, Monica.
Wait, do you two know each other already? You do. They were in the same class last year, but I don't think they knew each other that very well. I say that, but I suddenly get the feeling they know each other more than I expected.
Actually, I happened to meet Monica a few weeks ago, and we chatted a bit.
So that's why you came here, huh?
No. I mean, that's not my only reason.
So it is a reason.
That's not what I... Even so, why is it a bad thing to go to a club because of your friend?
Friends? Morbius and Monica are friends? Neither of them told me anything about this. But why? Why would they keep that a secret from me? Whatever. I'm sure I'm reading too much into it. I don't want him to get the wrong first impression of her. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. I say that quietly, hoping she doesn't hear me. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Nice to meet you, Natsuki. Yuri. I hope we will get along well.
Come sit down, Morbius. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Natsuki made cupcakes for the club. I'll get them. Hey, I made them. I'll get them, Gareth. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
We arranged several desks together to form a table, surrounded by more than enough seats. Like I said, there are empty seats next to me and Monica. I don't know why it matters so much, but I feel like it would change everything if we decided to sit next to Monica instead of me.
Probably would have. Yep, probably would have.
Monica is smiling and looking at Morbius, slightly leaning towards me as if she already expected him to sit next to her. I decided to do the same. Finally, he makes his decision. He sits down right between me and Monica. I like that, even though it doesn't answer any of the burning questions racing through my mind. With that awkward moment out of the way, Natsuki finally comes back with a tray covered in foil. Okay! Are you ready for some delicious cupcakes? Natsuki whips the foil off the tray like a magician, revealing something under a sheet. Ta-da! On the tray are a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated in chocolate to look like some kind of rabbit. I need to eat these immediately. So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Well, you know. What are you waiting for? Dig in, dummies! I wonder if Natsuki even noticed that I already had one stuffed in my mouth.
Oh,
I love it!
she's a ninja.
I don't know if anyone understood what I just said with my mouth full. Morbius smiles at me and turns
Maybe
the
if
cupcake
that
around
was
his
a
hands.
reference to Nightmare
Seems
Ninja's
to be
like
studying it rather
channel
closely,
there,
almost like he'd never seen a cupcake
like
before
so
in his
quickly
life.
putting one in the
Of course,
mouth and
I can't
stuff.
say I've
So
never seen
quickly.
cupcakes quite like these either. Natsuki clearly puts so much effort into every little detail. Now I feel bad for just carelessly shoving it into my mouth. Morbius slowly takes a small bite out of the side. His eyes shoot open. Whoa! Now he's just scarfing down the whole thing like he's challenging me to a race or something.
Nice. This is the most delicious cupcake in the world. Natsuki, you're the best baker I've ever met. Thank you so much for this.
But why are you thinking me? It's not like I made them for you or anything, dummy baka. I guess she's not used to this kind of reaction. It's not every day
Dummy
that someone
baka,
gets to
baka
experience
doesn't it?
Natsuki's cupcakes for the first time. Oh, how I wish I could
So there,
make
baka.
them for the first time all over again.
Of course. You made them for the club, right?
Yeah, right. I'm in there for the club. Understood?
Sure, Tsundere-chan.
Oh,
Oh,
snap. Indeed.
Sayori knows Oh Snap? That's kind of cool.
Tsundere-chan? Who are you calling Tsundere, dummy?
Nobody, Tsundere-chan.
Whoa, this is the kind of teasing he usually saves from me. It's almost like these two are already friends. I'm not a tsundere. Now I understand why he teaches me so much. This is hilarious. Oh, Natsuki looks like she's taking this personally. Morbius isn't smiling anymore, either. He probably thinks he went too far. The truth is, Natsuki is just too easy to anger. Oh, this is awkward. Oh, here comes Yuri with the delivery of hot tea to save the day.
Express delivery.
Morbius immediately grabs a cup and puts it to his lips. Maybe you should wait. Morbius takes
Would
a
you
bite
like
of
some
the cake?
cake?
And his eyes
Grabs
crack
knife.
and pop out of their sockets.
Sadistic
Other
one.
sockets. He's trying to act tough, but I can practically hear him screaming on the inside.
Yeah, I'll wait a bit.
I wonder if anyone else can tell he's pretending he didn't just destroy his mouth. What should I do? Should I get something cold for him to drink? I passed some vending machines on the way here. Maybe I can get him some apple juice or something.
Apple juice. Nice.
Crud, I don't have any money.
Do you like tea, Morbius?
Morbius tightly shuts his eyes. When he opens them again, he seems okay. Leave it to me to worry too much about him when he's perfectly fine. I need to remember that he doesn't need me to take care of him. Usually.
Yeah, I really enjoy tea. Especially Earl Grey. What about you? Looks like you really like it.
I do. I especially like drinking tea while enjoying a good book.
Yeah, it definitely pairs well with books, movies, and games.
Books, yes.
I see.
Movies, yes.
What kind
Games,
of literature do you like to read?
yes.
Honestly, I read all kinds of books from horror to fantasy.
Nice.
Since when? I haven't seen him read a book outside of school since we were kids.
Recently, though, I've been really interested into manga and visual novels.
Yeah, that's the Morbius I know. Suddenly, Natsuki perks up and looks like she's ready to forgive him for what he called her earlier.
Visual novels? What are they? To make it simple, it's like an interactive book with pictures and sound. It's classified as a kind of video game.
It seems like an interesting concept. Yuri is obviously struggling to feign even the slightest bit of interest.
Hello, you're in a visual novel game.
I forget.
Oh, but Monica will just
If I
like,
remember correctly.
yeah,
Ugh, my gosh. What an
she'll
idiot.
know in an instant.
Why would he admit to playing dating sim games and probably want someone his
Even
age
though
to
she will
playing
play the part at
full of
first,
girls?
and then
Really?
the next
Couldn't
half,
guess, but he probably just ruined
yeah,
his image of the
the
other
truth will
guys.
come out.
Weirdly enough, though, a sly, knowing smile filled his face when he said that to Monica. How could you forget the title of your favorite thing? I guess not.
Well, sometimes I just can't remember even the most obvious things.
Like where your classroom is? It's okay. It happens to everyone. I kind of want to know, what was your favorite character in that game? Wait, why is Monica so interested in this? It kind of sounds like she's already knows what game he's talking about. He grins at her again.
The childhood friend honestly grew on me.
Don't tell me it's
Monica
Monica.
furrows her brows and glares at him. Suddenly,
If it's
he
Monica, I
Can
swear to God.
I do something wrong? Morbius glances at me as well. Oh no. Oh no. I must have screwed up again somehow. I always do this. I take a sip of my tea to calm myself down.
By the way, Natsuki, you like manga, don't you?
I'm not surprised Pricey figured it out. She wasn't exactly this subtle earlier. Yeah, what about it?
No need to be so defensive. There's nothing wrong with liking manga, you know.
I know that. Manga's literature too.
That's right, Natsuki. You also usually like to write about cute things, huh?
What's with the sudden change of subject? What's going on? The sudden change of subjects are hurting my head. I kind of just want to wrap up the meeting now. I take another sip of tea. What? What gives you that idea?
You left this piece of scrap paper. Yeah, sorry. There we go. You left this piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting.
Eh? Give that back.
Fine.
My head hurts, but I think I get it now. Monica and Morbius are trying to get a funny reaction out of Natsuki. They're pressing all the right buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Did they plan this out beforehand?
Maybe.
Honestly, I feel a little bit bad for Natsuki. A little mad at Morbius and Monica. Hey, don't worry, Natsuki. You're really not that cute.
Oh.
Everyone just finds you easy to tease.
Oh.
I slide up behind Natsuki.
Not that cute.
Put my hand
How
on her shoulders.
very dare you?
Thank you, Sayori. I'm glad that someone gets it.
She's a
Morbius
cute
keeps me really
tsundere
nice.
queen.
Just want a tinge of surprise in it.
I don't know. Your face tells me differently, Natsuki.
Don't say that. I'm not cute.
Yes, you are.
Well, if you aren't cute, then why don't you share your writing with us?
No, you wouldn't like them.
Well, if you are as good as your cupcakes, I'd say I would like them. Then again, I don't know.
So you would not like them.
Come on. Everyone says the best bakers always make the best writers. Where did his spread go? Must not be defined.
I have never heard anyone say that before.
Oh, he's back.
There, he's back.
He's back.
Sorry, that was a strange thing to say.
That was weird.
Also, I just teleported to the planet Vulcan, then back. I don't know.
Yeah, you seem to, like, transport yourself into another dimension, Wise. Probably in the original universe of Doki Doki Literature Club. It's already dead! Turn back!
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Well said. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Looks like she hit the nail on the head. Monica's on what today?
Yeah.
Well, I was
Frickin'.
them. I would give it a try to share my poems.
Yeah.
Monica emphatically stands up.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri shoot Monica a worried look.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Whoa! Where did that idea come from? It makes me nervous, but also a little excited too. Natsuki and Yuri don't seem too into the idea, but I'm psyched. Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more
Monica inhaled a deep breath.
comfortable.
Boy!
Plus, it'll strengthen the bonds in the club between everyone.
Monica glares at Morbius.
Isn't that right, Morbius?
And now we're back to awkward territory.
Uh-oh.
I'm not really good at writing poems, but I'll do my best.
Uh-oh.
Morbius used to
Not the awkward phase once
You
again.
probably forgot all about it. Wonder what she's changed since then. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks directly at Morbius. Morbius, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
I do too.
What is going on with these two?
What the hell is going on between these two?
See everyone tomorrow.
If this is some kind of like relationship thingy between,
Yuri and Elsie are at home, leaving just me, Morbius.
I just say for the MC, just like just get out, just get out of there.
He wants to talk to Monica without me? I shrug my shoulders nonchalantly, but honestly, I feel a little hurt.
Can you wait for me at the school gates? I want to walk home with you after I finish talking to her.
That makes me feel kind of better, and with a mostly genuine smile, I nod happily. Sure. There's something I don't get. Why didn't Monica and Morbius tell me they met each other recently? Is that the real reason he joined the club? Could they be in the club room? Wait a minute. A familiar sharp pink head is down by one of the machines.
Pinkhead.
Natsuki? Is that you? Sayori? Did your head get stuck or something? No, I'm looking for something. Can I help you find it? All I did was drop some change on the floor. Go away! That was harsh.
Dang.
As if I needed something else to feel bad about right now, with Morbius and Monica probably talking about me behind my back. You're not so mad about us joking around with you back there, are you? I don't know what you're talking about. Just buzz off already. Shish. Alright. See you tomorrow. It seems nobody wants me around right now. Maybe she'll be in a better mood tomorrow. I head downstairs and change back into my walking shoes in my locker. I make my way to the front gate and turn around to see that Morbius is already coming out the front door. I walk toward him and meet him halfway.
That was
He
quick.
meets me halfway. That was fast.
Yeah. Whoa.
Error.
Yeah.
There's a sprite error here.
Yeah. Very.
Yeah, I didn't have much to talk about.
Why are we looking at his body?
Okay. I'm just still so happy that you're in the club.
Oh, it's one of them glitches. It's the next half of Literature Club. It's all the glitches. It's all the weird
We
stuff.
start walking home together without saying anything. I still feel really guilty, but
Whoa. Shoot. Sorry, not sure where that came from.
Where the?
I still feel really
I thought that was part of the game.
I don't think I should ask
I
for
close
it.
my eyes and there you see in magic world. Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head.
Why didn't you tell me
A
that
million
you were
dreams are leading away.
That?
I think of what Doki Doki could be. Chilling with Monica and Natsuki. A million dreams is all it's gonna take.
I was expecting you to want to invite me as soon as
A
you told me you were
million
vice
dreams
president.
for the world this Doki Doki Literature
But
Club's
that
gonna
makes
make.
no sense. You didn't even know the club before I told you about it.
Well, I might have lied a bit.
Hey!
Listen, you and Monica were the only members at the time, right?
I nod my head.
You should have invited me then.
He smiles sweetly at me, but I can't find the right words to say when I still don't understand the situation. We arrive in front of his house.
I would have joined if you'd asked me. I only played them until more members joined.
Oh, sorry about that. It still doesn't make sense to me. Why would he do that? I want to ask more, but it would just be weird to continue this conversation while standing outside his house. Anyway, see you tomorrow.
Sleep well, Sayori.
I make it home and go up to my bedroom. So many thoughts are racing through my head right now.
I like the night background
I
as
need to
well,
lie down right now.
because it's nighttime.
I plopped down face first onto my bed. That was an awkward day at school, and an even more awkward walk home, but my bed is still as welcome as ever. But if I'm being honest with myself, I feel unwelcome everywhere else.
Oh, jeez.
The sun is already setting. It's my least favorite time of year, when I start to see the sun less and less.
Oh, God.
I don't know if the music fits this tone.
Yeah.
But I think being with Morbius every day is going to make up for some of it.
Why does she sound... Why is this like going through a depressing phase?
5 minutes?
And there's like this happy music that's playing in the
Come over and
background.
look at the clock. It's 9 p.m.
You could have played the depressing like sound background theme
But these thoughts still
that they
keep
had
racing.
in Literature Club.
These feelings won't go away. I always get like this once the sun goes down. Seeing the sunshine helps me get by. Once night falls, however, I just get depressed.
So what's with this music then?
I need to get up. I have homework to do and a poem to write. Not to mention I'm starving. Now that I think of it, I haven't even changed out of my school clothes. I don't have the motivation. I'm so pathetic.
Oh,
What if Morbius saw me like this?
here we go again.
Morbius again. He's always on my mind, isn't he?
Here we go again. Hey guys, so the recording for the last part just it got cut a little short because my phone died, which sucked. So and it was like 2 or 3 minutes away from that video ending and everything, so I had to watch the last bit to myself. Basically, it was Sayori like contemplating life as she was about to fall asleep, saying like, what would the literature club be without me? As she was like nodding off to sleep and all that. And for that last bit, I was like, yeah, it's Doki Doki Literature Club all over again. Of course, it's the traditional storyline. It's the traditional storyline as it goes on. So there must be an option now of what Morbius goes along with. Would the MC be with Sayori, or hang out with one of the girls? And it looks like he's hanging out more with Monica. So that's a weird concept, but in the game of Doki Doki Literature Club, you can pick one girl to have your sights set on and everything on who you want to pick, either Natsuki, Sayori, Yuri, or Monica, and hang out with more from them and get to know more of them, of course, in the game. So yeah, so I kind of like that angle there at the middle part of that modded version. Once again, thank you to Nightmare Ninja or Team Yamazuki for sending me the part 2 of that video. I've heard there's more in development, especially for Monica and Monica's sister, as I explained. So yeah, there's more developments to be upcoming, and I'll look forward to its finalized project of when it gets fully released and everything, and I'll look onto it from another YouTube gamer who's going to upload that gameplay from Yamazuki's modded version and now react to it. So, yeah. But that is going to do it for my reaction to this part of the video. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching my reaction. Sorry that it had to be cut short because of my phone dying and everything. So yeah, if you enjoyed my reaction, hit that like button down below. If you're new to my channel and want to check out more of my videos, then you can by hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell for more updating content when I upload my next video. Twitter is @ElusiveL21. BitChute is also called ElusiveL. Instagram, FirstTom17. And TikTok @ElusiveL2. The original video of this video that I just reacted to, even though it was cut short at the end, so sorry about that. But if you still want to watch it anyways, the link will be featured down below in the description for you guys to check it out. So yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Doki doki.